Hey, what's up, social media friends and family? Happy Saturday. It's your man Johnny the Hammer Higgins here. And today I'm going to show you guys some defense, alright? So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I already showed you guys 6 punches, alright? Just to recap what I already taught you. I taught you how to throw the 1, which was the jab. I taught you how to throw the 2, which was the straight right. I taught you how to throw the 3, which is left uppercut. I taught you how to throw the 4, which was the right uppercut. 5, the left uppercut. And 6, the right hook. Alright? So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to slip. But before I get off into that, just want to recap that, like you always hear pretty much before every bout, if you watch boxing, is protect yourself at all times. So that's the number 1 rule in boxing, is to protect yourself at all times, okay? So your first line of defense in boxing would just be to keep your hands up. So keep a good neutral boxing stance with your knees bent, and make sure you keep your hands up so you can block shots, all right? You don't want to take no unnecessary punches, especially to the head, okay? So when you're in your boxing stance, you want that right hand up by that chin if you're a conventional or orthodox fighter, and you want that left hand protecting the left jaw, okay? You want your elbows in, protecting your torso, your body, knees slightly bent, all right? So you want to leave as little open as possible. So, you know, some people have longer elbows, some people have wider torsos, so it just depends how much of your body you can cover up, but you want to cover up as much as possible, and make sure you keep those hands up, okay? All right, so again, I'm going to teach you guys how to throw the slip, how to slip, and I'm going to also teach you how to punch off the slip, okay? So a lot of things you can do off that slip, okay? So it's a couple ways to slip, right? So when you slip, you can just go side to side using the hips, right? You can just move your head side to side, moving the hips, or either you can bow at the waist, okay? So when you bow at the waist, you bow this way if you were slipping a jab, and you bow this way if you were slipping the right hand. So it's all in the waist. So I call it like bowing, right? So if you were standing upright, you just go side to side. We all familiar with Mike Tyson slipping, right? That's how it looked when Mike Tyson slipped. He just goes side to side, right? But in hammer boxing, I teach people how to bow, okay? So we're going to do a slight bow at the waist. Slight bend in the knees, slight bow at the waist, all right? And when you bow to the outside, you're going to turn your body and then do the same thing. Slight bend of the knees and slight bend at the waist, all right? Bow, 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 all right? So that's how you would slip, all right? So again, I'm going to teach you how to punch off the slip, okay? It would be helpful if I had someone to demonstrate a punch for me where you can see the actual punch that you're slipping. But since I don't have anyone to demonstrate, we're just going to use our imagination. And next time, I'm going to have someone to demonstrate the punches for me, all right? Okay? So we want to think about someone punching at us. So say, for instance, if something was coming straight at my head, I want to move my head out the way. If I was on the left side, I want to come back with a shot from that left side. I want to come back with a punch off the left side. All right? So if I was slipping to the right, I would bend over slightly and come back on the right off of that side. All right? You can hook off that side, throw uppercuts off that side. All right? So it just depends on what punch is available that you want to come back with. All right? Throw a hook off of it. Throw an uppercut off of it. All right? Throw a jab off of it. All right? So just to mix it up a little bit. Come back with a hook. Keep that head moving, because the moving target is the hardest target, all right? So you want to keep that head moving, all right? So after every combination, you want to move that head. 1, 2, 3, move that head. Throw a couple shots, move your head some more. Throw a couple shots, move your head some more. All right? Because the moving target is the hardest target. All right? So when you're boxing, right, you can throw the hook. You can throw a shot and slip back. You see how I throw the hook and I slip back to the left? Or you can throw a shot and slip, follow the shot. Hook and slip this way. And come back with the right, all right? So we're going to practice both ways. We're going to do it with a jab to make it easy, okay? So you jab and slip back to the left. Jab, slip back to the left. Jab, slip back to the left. We're going to do it to the right. Do it right, slip back to the right. Right, slip back to the right. Right, slip back to the right. Good. You want to move that head at least 6 inches. All right, so we're going to do it off a hook. We're going to hook and slip back to the left. Hook, slip. Hook, slip. Hook, slip. Do a right hook and slip back to the right. Straight right, slip back to the right. Right hook, slip back to the right. Straight right, slip back to the right. All right, so you want to keep that head moving. So that would be if you were throwing a punch and slipping back, all right? If you were following your shot, following through with the shot, you would throw the punch and slip. So I call it following the shot because I threw the right hand and I slipped to the left. And slip. Hook and slip. Right and slip. Hook and slip. Right and slip. Hook and slip. Now you also want to get that hand up, all right? Because if you see when I do this, I'm still kind of susceptible to a punch, all right? So what you want to do, when you throw that punch, you still want to get that hand up, just in case they throw a shot, so you still protected. All right? So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you using double defense, if you will, all right? So I'm just going to demonstrate a couple combinations with some slight head movement, and then we'll move along, all right? So you can jab and slip. Come back with some shots. Right hand and slip. Come back with shots. You can jab and slip the other way. Jab, slip outside. Jab, slip inside. All right? If I slip inside, I come back with the right. If I slip outside, I come back with the left. You want to make sure those feet planted when you slip too, right? Keep those hands up. Almost went into rolling. That's a different episode. Good. All right. Give me a second, guys. So in life, everything is about progression. All right. And again, I want to give it to you little by little so you can digest it and so it can be beneficial, so you can add it into your regimen, if you will, okay? All right, so just for a recap of what we learned so far, the Hammer's way, we learned how to jab. Remember, you want to step with that jab. All right, hands up. We learned the straight right, right? You want to pivot that back foot. Balance on our front leg, pivot that back foot, turn in the hip, and pivot in the foot. We learned the left hook, All right, elbow up, turn the core. All right, we learned that right uppercut. Okay, we learned that left uppercut yesterday. Plant that leg, push that hip and that knee forward. We learned that right hook. All right, just like the left hook, you want to turn that hip, turn that core, elbow up, 90 degrees. Punch with those punching knuckles. Turn the hip and the core, pivot the back foot. All right, and now we're learning to slip. Side to side. Come back with shots. Come back with shots. All right? Cool. So, hey, I love what I do, guys. And I love teaching the knowledge that I have, okay? If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to leave them for me, all right? Feel free to follow me on all the social medias. YouTube, that's Hammer Fitness and Boxing. All right, Facebook, Hammer Fitness and Boxing as well. Instagram, Hammer Fitness and Boxing, or my personal page, Johnny_Higgins_Boxing. All right. Again, happy Saturday, guys, and that's the Hammer's way.